Now we continue with the second week of the Dynasty analysis with the episode The Honeymoon. This episode was boring. It just wasn't very good. Nothing impressive. Didn't really service the show well, like at all. It is going to be a long year, I can tell. I can tell right now it's going to be a very long year. Again, I thought one of the most interesting things was with Matthew and his wife. That to me is so different from Dallas. And then how Steven wants to move away from his dad's corrupt oil businessman, corruption, just all of that stuff. Steven's basically a gay Bobby. Let's be honest, right? That's who Steven is. Fallon was nowhere near as vicious this time around, and I was really disappointed in that because I loved her viciousness in Oil. Although the fact that she kind of wants to seduce Cecil Colby was intriguing. That was very interesting. And then he kind of blackmails her into marrying Jeff, to which I believe she agrees by the end of the episode. Now that's the end of the episode, right? And again, I can't tell if this is a good thing or not, but the end of the episode, the final scene, surprised me again that was the end of the episode. Usually I can kind of tell when ends of episodes are gonna be, but this one really surprised me with how they ended it, very much like how Oil surprised me how it ended. And we got another to be continued. It was... how can I say this? This was a 1 out of 5. It just wasn't very good at all. It felt long. It just didn't service the show well at all. The show was really struggling in these early episodes to find its own identity because, let's face it doesn't have its own identity. But again, I always tell people to give it a season. Give every show a season to try to find themselves, and some shows take 2 or 3 seasons before they really find it their niche. Am I excited for next week's episode? Yes, but a little less so. Each week the excitement diminishes, which is not a good sign. I don't blame people for not watching the first season on air because it's boring, and compared to its competition, it sucks. It is a really poor Dallas ripoff at the moment. But you know what? As I keep saying, I'm giving it time. I'm going to see how it goes. And I'm in it for the long run, whether I ever really start to like it or not. And I think I will. Eventually, I think I'll really start to like it. But right now, it's just a task. And that's never fun television viewing when it's a task to watch it. So, anyways, until next week, guys. Peace.